CDL Hazmat Practice Test 2026 Driving Rules and Emergency Procedures.
Question 1. How close can you park a placard vehicle carrying Division 1.1 explosives to an open fire? Option A, 100 feet. Option B, 200 feet. Option C, 300 feet. Option D, you cannot park anywhere near an open fire.
The correct answer is option C, 300 feet. You must never park within 300 feet of an open fire when transporting Division 1.1, 1.2, or 1.3 explosives.
Question 2. Smoking is strictly prohibited within how many feet of a placard vehicle transporting flammable liquids or gases? Option A, 10 feet. Option B, 25 feet. Option C, 50 feet. Option D, 100 feet.
The correct answer is option B, 25 feet. Smoking, or carrying a lit cigarette, is prohibited within 25 feet of a vehicle transporting explosives, flammables, or oxidizers.
Question 3. When driving a placard vehicle, how far behind another vehicle should you typically stay to maintain a safe following distance? Option A, 1 second for every 10 feet of vehicle length plus 1 second for speeds over 40 miles per hour. Option B, 100 feet regardless of speed. Option C, 2 car lengths. Option D, as close as possible to reduce wind resistance.
The correct answer is option A, 1 second for every 10 feet of vehicle length plus 1 second for speeds over 40 miles per hour. You should maintain at least 1 second for each 10 feet of vehicle length, and add 1 extra second if traveling over 40 miles per hour.
Question 4. If your hazmat vehicle is involved in a crash, what is your first priority? Option A, call your dispatcher. Option B, ensure the safety of yourself and the public by keeping people away. Option C, clean up the spill. Option D, collect the shipping papers and run.
The correct answer is option B, ensure the safety of yourself and the public by keeping people away. Your first priority is safety. Keep people away from the scene, stay upwind, and prevent smoking or fires.
Question 5. Who must be notified immediately if a hazardous materials incident results in a fatality or severe injury? Option A, the local news station. Option B, the receiver of the goods. Option C, the National Response Center, NRC. Option D, the truck manufacturer.
The correct answer is option C, the National Response Center, NRC. The National Response Center, NRC, must be notified immediately of any hazmat incident resulting in death, severe injury, or massive property damage.
Question 6. What information should you have ready when reporting a hazmat emergency to the National Response Center? Option A, your favorite color. Option B, name of the carrier, proper shipping name of the material and hazard class. Option C, your total driving hours for the week. Option D, the price of the cargo.
The correct answer is option B, name of the carrier, proper shipping name of the material and hazard class. When calling the NRC, provide your name, carrier name, location of the incident, proper shipping name, hazard class, and ID number of the materials.
Question 7. When transporting hazardous materials, are you allowed to use a drive-through window at a fast food restaurant? Option A, yes if the vehicle fits. Option B, yes if you are carrying Class 9 materials only. Option C, no because you cannot leave the vehicle unattended on a public street or easily accessible area. Option D, only during daylight hours.
The correct answer is option C, no because you cannot leave the vehicle unattended on a public street or easily accessible area. Placard vehicles, especially those with explosives, generally cannot be parked or left unattended in areas where the public gathers.
Question 8. If you must leave a vehicle carrying Division 1.1 explosives unattended, what must you do? Option A, leave the engine running. Option B, park it in a residential neighborhood. Option C, leave it in a safe haven. Option D, take the keys and walk away.
The correct answer is option C, leave it in a safe haven. A safe haven is an approved place for parking unattended vehicles loaded with explosives, designated by local authorities.
Question 9. What must you do before entering a tunnel in a vehicle loaded with hazardous materials? Option A, turn off your headlights. Option B, check to see if the tunnel prohibits hazardous materials. Option C, speed up to get through faster. Option D, honk your horn the entire way.
The correct answer is option B, check to see if the tunnel prohibits hazardous materials. Many tunnels prohibit the passage of hazardous materials. You must check routing restrictions and signs before entering.
Question 10. When fighting a fire in a vehicle transporting hazardous materials, what is the safest approach for the driver? Option A, try to extinguish a cargo fire yourself. Option B, do not attempt to fight a cargo fire, only fight minor engine or tire fires if safe. Option C, open the trailer doors to let the heat out. Option D, drive the truck into a body of water.
The correct answer is option B. Do not attempt to fight a cargo fire, only fight minor engine or tire fires if safe. Drivers should never attempt to fight a hazardous materials cargo fire. Use extinguishers only for minor engine or tire fires before the cargo is involved.
Question 11. If a tire on your Hazmat vehicle is smoking or excessively hot, what should you do? Option A, spray it with the fire extinguisher immediately. Option B, remove it if it is safe to do so and place it far from the vehicle. Option C, ignore it if it hasn't popped. Option D, pour cold water on it.
The correct answer is option B. Remove it if it is safe to do so and place it far from the vehicle. A hot tire can catch fire. You must stop, and if safe, remove the tire and place it at a safe distance from the vehicle.
Question 12. What is the main purpose of the Emergency Response Guidebook, ERG? Option A, to teach drivers how to drive. Option B, to provide a list of truck stops. Option C, to help emergency responders identify the hazards and take initial protective actions. Option D, to price Hazmat shipping.
The correct answer is option C, to help emergency responders identify the hazards and take initial protective actions. The ERG is designed to help first responders and drivers quickly identify the specific or generic hazards of materials and protect themselves and the public.
Question 13. If a hazardous material is leaking from your vehicle and you are driving on the highway, what should you do? Option A, speed up to reach your destination faster. Option B, stop at the nearest safe location, keep people away and notify authorities. Option C, brake sharply and leave the truck in the middle of the road. Option D, try to catch the leak in a bucket while driving.
The correct answer is option B. Stop at the nearest safe location, keep people away and notify authorities. Stop safely off the road, secure the area, keep people upwind, and immediately contact emergency services.
Question 14. When approaching a way station with a placard vehicle, what must you do? Option A, bypass it to avoid delays. Option B, stop and proceed through the way station as directed by signs or personnel. Option C, honk to alert the waymaster. Option D, only stop if carrying explosives.
The correct answer is option B. Stop and proceed through the way station as directed by signs or personnel. Placard vehicles must stop at way stations and inspection facilities unless explicitly directed to bypass by official signals.
Question 15. Are you required to wear a seatbelt while transporting hazardous materials? Option A, no, it is optional. Option B, yes, only on highways. Option C, yes, federal regulations require all commercial drivers to wear a seatbelt. Option D, only if carrying explosives.
The correct answer is option C. Yes, federal regulations require all commercial drivers to wear a seatbelt. Federal law requires all commercial motor vehicle drivers to wear a safety belt at all times while driving.
Question 16. When transporting chlorine, what specific safety equipment must be in the vehicle? Option A, an approved gas mask and an emergency leak repair kit. Option B, a heavy-duty snow shovel. Option C, a Geiger counter. Option D, a Class A fire suit.
The correct answer is option A, an approved gas mask and an emergency leak repair kit. When transporting chlorine gas, drivers are often required to carry an approved gas mask and a leak repair kit.
Question 17. Can you park a placard Hazmat vehicle within 300 feet of a bridge, tunnel, or building? Option A, yes, without restriction. Option B, no, unless for brief periods when it is an absolute necessity for operation. Option C, only at night. Option D, only if the flashers are on.
The correct answer is option B. No, unless for brief periods when it is an absolute necessity for operation. You should avoid parking within 300 feet of a bridge, tunnel, or building unless it is briefly necessary for your driving operation.
Question 18. Who dictates the speed limit for a hazardous materials vehicle? Option A, the Hazmat manual. Option B, the carrier's company policy. Option C, state and local posted speed limits. Option D, the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration strictly sets it at 55 miles per hour.
The correct answer is option C, state and local posted speed limits. Drivers must obey the posted state and local speed limits, though they must adjust their speed appropriately for weather and road conditions.
Question 19. If you are carrying hazardous materials and your trip requires you to stop for a meal, where should you park? Option A, right next to the restaurant door. Option B, in the middle of the street. Option C, in a safe, well-lit area where you can keep the vehicle in sight. Option D, in an underground parking garage.
The correct answer is option C, in a safe, well-lit area where you can keep the vehicle in sight. You should park in a safe, legal area where the vehicle is secure and you can maintain a clear view of it.
Question 20. In the event of a hazardous material spill, what does the term isolation distance mean in the ERG? Option A. The distance you must drive away from the spill. Option B. The area in all directions from the spill that must be kept clear of unprotected people. Option C. The distance between the cab and the trailer. Option D. The amount of tape needed to seal the leak.
The correct answer is option B. The area in all directions from the spill that must be kept clear of unprotected people. Isolation distance is the radius around the spill from which all unauthorized and unprotected people must be evacuated.
Question 21. When a hazardous materials shipment involves an inhalation hazard, what is the recommended procedure if a leak occurs? Option A. Run towards the leak to stop it. Option B. Move upwind or crosswind to avoid inhaling the toxic vapors. Option C. Move downwind to see where the gas is going. Option D. Take a deep breath and quickly seal the leak.
The correct answer is option B. Move upwind or crosswind to avoid inhaling the toxic vapors. Always move upwind or crosswind from a chemical leak to avoid inhaling dangerous fumes or vapors.
Question 22. How often should you check your mirrors while driving a hazardous materials vehicle? Option A. Every 5 minutes. Option B. Every 8 to 10 seconds. Option C. Once an hour. Option D. Only when changing lanes.
The correct answer is option B. Every 8 to 10 seconds. A safe commercial driver checks their mirrors regularly, typically every 8 to 10 seconds, to monitor the vehicle and surrounding traffic.
Question 23. If your vehicle is hauling hazardous materials and you must use emergency flares, what color must they be? Option A. Red. Option B. Blue. Option C. Yellow. Option D. Flares are strictly prohibited.
The correct answer is option D. Flares are strictly prohibited. Flame-producing devices, like flares or fuses, are strictly prohibited for vehicles carrying explosives, flammables, or oxidizers due to the fire risk.
Question 24. Which hazard class cannot be transported with any other hazard class unless strict segregation rules are met? Option A. Class 9. Option B. Class 1, explosives. Option C. Class 3. Option D. Class 8.
The correct answer is option B. Class 1, explosives. Class 1 explosives have the strictest segregation requirements and cannot be loaded with many other hazardous materials.
Question 25. During a pre-trip inspection of a Hazmat vehicle, what is a critical check for the cargo area? Option A. Ensuring the radio works. Option B. Checking that the cargo is properly secured and no packages are leaking. Option C. Washing the trailer floor. Option D. Spraying air freshener.
The correct answer is option B. Checking that the cargo is properly secured and no packages are leaking. You must verify that all hazardous materials packages are securely braced and blocked, and that there are no signs of leaks.
Question 26. What is a common sign that a battery fluid, corrosive, package is leaking? Option A. A sweet floral smell. Option B. White smoke and a sizzling sound. Option C. Frost forming on the package. Option D. Nothing.
The correct answer is option B. White smoke and a sizzling sound. Corrosives like battery acid can react with metal and other materials, often producing white smoke, fumes, and a sizzling sound.
Question 27. If you are hauling hazardous materials and encounter dense fog, what is the safest action? Option A. Speed up to get out of the fog. Option B. Turn on high beams and drive normally. Option C. Slow down safely, pull off the road and wait for conditions to improve. Option D. Drive on the shoulder.
The correct answer is option C. Slow down safely, pull off the road and wait for conditions to improve. In severe weather conditions like dense fog, the safest action is to safely pull off the road and wait until visibility improves.
Question 28. Are passengers allowed in a vehicle transporting hazardous materials? Option A. Yes, without restriction. Option B. Yes, but they must have a CDL. Option C. No, unless authorized by the carrier for a specific business purpose. Option D. Only family members.
The correct answer is option C. No, unless authorized by the carrier for a specific business purpose. Passengers are generally not allowed in a commercial vehicle carrying hazardous materials unless specifically authorized by the motor carrier for business.
Question 29. What does a poison label indicate about the material? Option A. It will catch fire easily. Option B. It is radioactive. Option C. It is highly toxic and can cause serious illness or death if inhaled, swallowed, or absorbed. Option D. It is safe to eat.
The correct answer is option C. It is highly toxic and can cause serious illness or death if inhaled, swallowed, or absorbed. A poison label means the material is highly toxic to humans and animals and requires extreme care during handling.
Question 30. What is the minimum age to obtain a hazardous materials endorsement on a CDL? Option A 18, option B 21, option C 25, option D, there is no minimum age.
The correct answer is option B, 21. You must be at least 21 years old to obtain a hazardous materials endorsement and drive a placard vehicle in interstate commerce.